undisputed UFC lightweight champion. 28-0. Dominate every single opponent.
You're giving everything you've got. You're in there to die. You're prepared to die in there. I am prepared to die in there, and I'm also prepared to kill in there.
Don't let that smelly rat put that hat on your head, Joe. The smell of that fucking thing. Don't ever let him put that hat on your head.
Hey, first of all, I want to say, Alhamdulillah, God gave me everything. Alhamdulillah, tomorrow night, I'm gonna smash your boy, guys. I'm gonna smash your boy.
What he's thinking, I do not give a fuck. I am ruthless here. I am coming to put a hole in this man's skull, dint my knuckle into his orbital bone, and that's what I'm gonna do. Fuck peace. There will never be peace here. I always say you should aim for peace, but if you can't aim for peace, aim between the eyes, and that's it. I'm gonna aim right between that man's eyes, and this is never over. Never, ever, ever over.
If I cannot take him down one time, I'm gonna try to 100 times. You know, I'm ready for this 25 minutes. You know, maybe he think it's gonna be fight like on distance, like with Nate Diaz, like only boxing, you know, touch each other, you know.
I come here for legacy, you come for money. You come for money, I come for legacy.
Khabib, assalamu alaikum, and Conor, congrats on proper 12 fight.
You cannot say salam alaikum and congrats about whiskey. Ooh.
My weight is good, my shape is good. I never feel like this before, never. This is my best shape ever, and I'm 30 years old. This is third my fight in the last 9 months. I'm most active and dominant UFC champion.
I'm gonna go like my last fight.
Happy birthday,
like,
join the bus.
I don't drink.
Why don't you drink?
I don't drink.
Why don't you drink?
I never drink.
I'll tell you some buzz at parties.
I never drink.
You mad backwards cunt. You're
I never
dead when I
drink.
get my hands on you. Cut my mic off! Cut the champ's mic off! Hell no! You fucking weasel and you fucking bitch!
I know I can hurt somebody is very bad, maybe he can die, you know, because I know how to fight, I know how to take down, choke people, you know, I know where I have to punch, everything. That's why my arms, my legs, like even like my mind, how I think, it's very dangerous for regular people.
I outwork everybody. And that when the time comes, when the door shuts, when the bell rings, nobody does it better than me. Nobody is more calm than me. I'm able to calm my mind. I swear to God I can go all day long, yeah?
I enjoy when I make them tired, when I make them tap, you know, like...
It's gonna be a long night for him. It's gonna be a long night. I'm gonna make him tired and maul him. It was completely different fighter, you know, his opponent. UFC undefeated champion, you know.
You ring back home, you ring your wife. Baby, we done it. We're rich, baby. Conor McGregor made us rich. Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby. So don't say you would not take that fight, because you would take that fight like everyone else up here would take the fight against me.
Hey, Tony, look at me. Look at when you fight last time. When you fight last time in the street, tell the people true.
He's never been in a street fight, never actually been thrown into a trash can or any kind of shit. That you don't want to, I don't have to bring this.
Sunglasses. In street fight, I can eat you. You understand? I can eat you in street fight. What are you talking about?
Right. True martial artist is peaceful. But don't fucking push me. Yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't fucking push me. You know what I mean?
Like fighter, he's very good fighter, but why people don't like him? Because he's stupid guy. You know, that's why nobody understand him. He look like stupid, you know, that's why nobody like him.
Or whatever's going on in my life, good or bad, I go to the gym, I exercise, and that for me is... Exercise is the best form of medication. I always felt happy after a workout or after training.
Every single day you wake up, train, eat, sleep, and repeat. This is what you need.
I never get tired. You're never gonna get me tired ever. I'm only 16. I'm 16 weeks over ACL surgery, and I swear to God I'm in better shape than a guy that's fighting next week.
We don't kill nobody. We don't push nobody. We don't make nobody. Like if you don't want, okay, leave. Like even yesterday, I was talking with them. It was Saturday, and everybody complained about they tired.
No, I know nobody can tell me that I move the same as any of these guys, because I don't move the same. I move differently, I move unique, and I know I move unique. Not only that, I speak unique, I act unique. I'm just different than these people. Whatever, I just feel different to these, on another level. And the reason is because I know myself. Know yourself to know others. You know what I mean? That's what Bruce Lee said. And
You don't want to go back to Dagestan and stay with your mom. She gonna give you every day good breakfast. You don't do nothing. Stay there. But if you come here, don't complain. You wanna become best. You wanna become champion. And now you wanna say like you tired. Who cares? You tired or not? Nobody care about you. If you don't want, khalaas. Go back. Go back to Dagestan. Nobody gonna ask you about yourself.
We left over here. Has anyone ever?
No way. The walk. What's it called? The Walk of Fame.
Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Hollywood Walk of
Yeah.
Fame. Nice. I couldn't give a fuck about the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Yeah, about that.
It's easy for people to look in from the outside, but when you put it all together, not just the weigh-ins, not just the fight, all of the other stuff, nobody can do it better than me. Everyone else crumbles.
Without you or with you, there is always gonna be champions. With your name, this is your choice. You wanna put your name there? Okay, work hard. No? Bye-bye. All the time when me and my father, like, we go somewhere, like, doesn't matter, like, somewhere house, like friend's house, or somebody come to our house. If I see someone like almost my size, and I look at him like to my enemy, you know, because I knew my father gonna make me wrestling with him, you know.
You some slap head. You little slap head. Boom!
I seem to be I can be a product of my environment. You know what I mean? If I'm in with the wrong crowd, I just kind of become wherever. You know what I mean? So that's why I like to be isolated, and that's why this has helped me coming out here and being locked in an apartment on my own, building back up my leg, going from rehab to home to rehab to home, because there was no outsiders. It was isolation, it was visualization, it was motivation, and it was dedication. There was nothing else going on in my life, you know what I mean? To get to the pinnacle, it needs to be like that. It needs to be no outsiders. It needs to be, you need to have your team and your focus, and that's it. I don't need friends that aren't involved in this game, or that aren't on the same path, you know what I mean? Because it's just not, it doesn't make sense.
Like, I think everything about discipline, and every day, like, you know, train, sleep, eat, repeat. It's have to become your lifestyle, and everything here in mental, you know, everything about mental, you know. It's like people ask me like, when you become champion, what you feel like, and I said, no, in my mind, I was always champion.
I don't give a fuck who. I'll be fighting myself. Like I say, every damn time, I repeat myself over and over, I'm fighting myself every fucking time. You know what I mean? Whoever has the belt has the belt. I don't give a shit who has the belt. I have the belt. You know what I mean? But in my mind, I will have my comeback fight June, July. I will have that mega fight in Dublin, and then I will have the title shot. I guarantee. They all want it until it gets done, until it gets signed. You know what I mean?
Right.
They all want to be the champ until the champ shows up.
Right.
So they can say what they want.
Right. I hear that, bro.
You know, like this game, like not for people, or you know, like for mental weak people. You know, this game is like for very tough guys. You know, it's like if you wanna become champion, you know, you have to understand, like you have to sacrifice your time, your family, like your everything what you have to sacrifice. This is about sacrifice. If you're not ready to sacrifice, you have to sit home.
I have a balance where I'm two people. I'm the laid back, calm as can be guy,
Right.
and then I'll rip your head off. You know what I mean? So I was probably the first one when I met John, and then when training with John, I kind of got that balance and became calmer and recognized that emotions is not good.
Right.
You have in the fight game, in anything really, you know. You need to be
Absolutely.
emotional. You cannot carry emotions in things. So that was where I was at.
My father asked me all the time, hey, stop fighting, you know, it's like, because he knows like I have skills, I have knowledge how to hurt people, because I was training. And my mother always asked me, you lose or win? I say I win. This is because street is different rules, you know. She all the time say never come home if you lose, you know.
Yeah.
Like my mother she have good, but she don't like hurt people. But she knows like street is street. You have to show your heart when you go to the street because like they don't have rules. They don't have rules. They don't have referee. They don't have security. Like you have to protect yourself all the time. You know, it's like.
But I believe 2015 will be my year. I know a lot of the featherweights are bitching and moaning and hating on it, you know, but they don't have to love it. They can even hate it, but they will be forced to accept it.
You know, most of the talent people, they lazy. Most of them. I met a lot of talent people, but they all like, I don't want to say 100, but 99% they lazy. Because Allah give them this and they think, okay, you know, like, but hard working, when you don't have talent, you have to work so hard. When you work so hard and sacrifice your time, dedicate, like sacrifice, you become more disciplined.
Yeah. I always knew I only need one chance. I always felt I was better than everybody. I always felt all I needed was to get in there once, just give me one shot and I'll take it home. I'll steal it every time. And then so when I got the call, I knew I wasn't hanging around. I was going to call out everyone in the division. I was going to make my way up to the top as fast as possible because I felt I was ready. I felt I was better than these people.
I never want to be famous, never in my life. Like when always I see like famous people, I feel bad for them. Even when I was young, you know. But only one thing I was following, I want to be the best in the world. This is what I will follow all my life.
Always, no matter what was going on, some deep situations, I always had the belief that I was going to get here. I was going to get to the UFC. I was going to get, because I just knew I was different. I know I'm different than these people. You know what I mean? Like, you could look at that last fight between Poirier and Brandao. Poirier's number 6 and Brandao, you know what I'm saying? They're not we are not the same, you know what I mean? No disrespect, because honestly I respect, people think that I'm disrespectful to a lot of them. I respect any of these guys that get in there, but I can't help it. You can't blame me if I'm not the same as these people, you know what I mean? I'm just stating fact. And over time, very, very shortly, it will be proven, you know what I mean? I prove it.
You know, it's like I was doing same thing all my life. Stability. If you don't have stability, if you don't recover between the trainings, you're never gonna become success. I talk about MMA, mixed martial arts. You know, you have to train every day. You have to do same thing: sparring, grappling, wrestling, running, like meets, bag, every single day.
I will use my movement to freeze Dennis, I believe. He's a compact fighter as it is. I will use my movement to freeze him, and then I will take his head clean off and raise it in beautiful Boston City, you know, Ireland number 2, I like to call it. And then
when you become rich, when you become famous, some people, they lose real people around him. They lose them because real people who love you, they're gonna tell you true. But fake people, they always say, oh, you good. You know, it's like they never say to you nothing because they don't wanna upset you. Because they know they're gonna lose this comfortable zone. But you know, it's like, but real people, they don't care about this. They was with you before you become famous and rich, and they don't care about your money, they don't care about your fame. They just love you. And
it was my last fight here. I know only one thing, what I want from UFC Tuesday. You guys have to put me on #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world because I deserve this. And UFC undisputed UFC lightweight champion, 13-0, 13 in UFC, 29 in all my pro MMA career, you know.
Dana, 60 G.